Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier in the program, the Republican National Convention is taking place right now in the great city of Houston, Texas, at the wonderful edifice, one of the great structural wonders of the world, the Houston Astrodome. Let's go there now, live with our old friend Larry Bud Melman for this report. There it is, the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. Larry, can you give us an idea? Larry, can you give us an idea?
Hello, Dave. This is Larry Bud Melman, reporting from the Republican Convention. You won't believe this, but moments ago, Leslie Stahl from CBS News came over and pinched me on the ass.
And I guess that's what caused the blood to drain from your brain. Larry, can you give us an idea of the atmosphere on the floor of the convention there? What is it exciting? Is there a buzz in the air? Larry.
Hello, Dave. This is Larry Bud Melman, reporting from the Republican Convention.
Right.
You won't believe this, but moments ago, Leslie Stahl from CBS News came over and pinched me on the ass.
Well, we've got to get Larry off the halcyon. Apparently we're having some technical difficulties. As soon as we iron those out, not in my lifetime, we'll go right back down there to the Astrodome in Houston, Texas with our old friend and correspondent Larry Bud Melman. Hey, I got an idea. Let's go back down there to Houston and get an update now from the Republican National Convention with our own Larry Bud Melman. Larry, can you hear me? Come on in from Houston, Texas. Larry. Larry, have they gavelled the proceedings to order? Larry, have you seen any Blue Jays since you've been in Houston? Can you hear me, Larry? Okay, well, apparently we still have just a couple of bugs there to take out of the system. Hey, are we ready to go back down to Houston, ladies and gentlemen? On the program tonight, James Woods is here, Carol Leifer and Sister Carol. Larry, can you hear me in the Astrodome there in Houston, Texas, on the floor of the Republican National Convention? Go ahead, Larry.
It's Larry Bud Melman reporting live from the Republican Convention. And I have a confession to make. I have a crush on Pat Buchanan.
Okay, well, I'm not sure exactly what that has to do with the proceedings, but thank you very much, Larry, for sharing that with all of North America. Larry? 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 Okay, there's some trouble again down there in Houston. Let's do our top 10 list and get on with the big program tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have the close enough. The category tonight, top 10 surprises in the Ronald Reagan speech last night. He was the featured speaker at the convention last evening. Here now we have the list of the top 10 surprises in the text of that speech. Here we go, number 10, part where he took credit for inventing sniglets. Kind of interesting. His statement that maybe we should give communism a try. Yeah, I missed that. I don't know. Reference to Dan Quayle as somebody I wouldn't mind sharing a bunk with. I don't know what that means. Suggestion that Bush start working on his concession speech. Yeah, that would be a surprise. Can't remember if he had Jennifer Fitzgerald. Yeah. Well. Top 10 surprises in the Ronald Reagan speech last night down there in Houston, Texas. Number 5, he turned Bush onto halcyon. Number 4, Ron Reagan Jr. is romantically involved with Woody Allen. Yep. How would you know? That would be a surprise. Number 3, he kept calling Bush Perot. Number 2, revelation that drugs aren't only thing Nancy says no to. And the number 1 surprise is in the Ronald Reagan speech last night. He seemed to be lip-syncing. There you go. Let's go back to Houston. Is that right? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here's our own Larry Bud Melman down there in Houston, Texas at the Astrodome. Larry, how are things going in Texas, the Lone Star State?
It's Larry Bud Melman reporting live from the Republican Convention. I have never seen so much high-tech wizardry. They have one of those hot air hand dryers in the men's room.
Larry? Larry? Larry, that's the end of your report? Larry? Somebody get Larry a wet nap. All right, we'll do a commercial. We'll be back here with Sister Carol.